What up, guys? What up, guys? Come on through. Come on through. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Okay, let me pull this charger out so I won't. So the phone won't like drop. Okay, let me raise the light. Okay, I had to get me. This hair is just. I'm over it. I can't wait to get paid and get me, some braids. But anyways, welcome, welcome, welcome. And so I'm going to pull a card before I start I'm going to pull a card on basically, hold on. Okay. So I don't know if y'all remember that I had these cards before. I did have these cards before, and the reason why I wasn't using them is because my ass spilled coffee on the other ones, and okay, it's funny because my ass spilled coffee right on the ones I had before, and hold on. And it messed up the deck of cards that I had. So I literally I like that one. Well, kind of. No. Let's get over here. And, yeah, it literally messed up the cards that I had already. So I had to literally, get a whole new set of cards. Hold on, guys. Just give me a second. This phone is acting weird because of how it's sitting. I don't like how it's sitting. But anyways, I had to buy a whole new deck of cards, the same deck. And now I have two suns in this card deck. So if you get two suns in one reading, then you are lucky in my effa, okay? But anyways, so I'm going to just pull a card on the energies of manifesting and what we need to do to manifest money easily, easier than how it is. So before we get started, I'm just going to pull that real quick. And I love these cards because they're so light. It seems like these cards are the same exact print, but lighter than I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but they just feel lighter than the ones that I had before. Maybe because I haven't used them in so long. But anyways, okay. So, what is needed to attract money easier? Okay. So we have this card here, and it is the Knight of Chalices, okay? Which means basically, in my opinion, he is, walking past a waterfall. This card, he's kind of slow. He's not slow, but he's enjoying the view. He's taking his time. So money is basically saying that money is coming. It's taking his time. So basically, his chalice right here. His chalice is what we gotta really you gotta look at the details. And when I see the chalice and things like that, I see, what's in the chalice. Is it some kind of herbs or what kind of. You're not late. No, you're not late. You're just perfect, okay? I just drew a card just to see where the money energy was at. But anyways, I'm going to do this. I'm going to show you guys certain herbs to attract, will pretty much attract money and attain money. And herbs that are well known for this. One second, guys. I got to put this one on the charger but then if I put it on the charger, this phone might slips. So give me a second. Technical difficulties going on here. Okay, there we go. Okay, come on, stay still. Stay still. There we go. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't wait to get my paycheck. But okay. Now the thing about this is that when the money comes to you, it comes sometimes depending on what you're doing, your affirmations, because it's all about the affirmation. It's about the mind and making your mind believe it. That's why we say affirmations, to repeat over and over and over and over, to program our mind to believe certain things. So I'm going to show y'all how to make that happen faster. Now, let me let you know that I have a mojo bag. You guys have probably seen me wearing it before. I will probably show you guys in another video because I'm going to do a lot of these money videos. So there's so many different ways to get to one destination. So anyways, I'm going to start with this. You see me probably have this bottle in like a video like 2 months ago. And it's out now, but I'm still using it. I have made my own money herbs. There's like herbs in here. And you can hear it. And I made my own money thing because I know how to make it now. And this, I didn't wash the thing. I didn't wash it out. I just put like my herbs in there because you still want that extra remnants of what was in here. So anyways, I'm stuttering kind of because I'm excited. This is where it's at. But anyways, so I have this allspice here. And this allspice is so good. If you can get it in the little round balls, and you can get these at your natural food stamps or food stores. They should be very cheap. Oh, you have it. Oh, good. Yeah, you can even get them from like a grocery store and get the powder of it. And the thing that's cool about it is you just put it in like a bottle like this or even like this, and you just pretty much let it sit there. Now, that is a really powerful herb that is known for attracting money. Not only that, is cinnamon. Cinnamon is well known for attracting money. And this has been known for, since back in the day. This was used to attain money. And not only that, cloves. Yes, you're actually talking. This is Florida water right here. Now, this Florida water, it's not like the regular Florida water that. It's not like. Sorry, guys. That's why I think I'm just gonna put something up on it because. Sorry about that. All right, that should be better. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah. Okay. So this is not the regular it is Florida water, but this was homemade by a lady. Her shop, I love going to because she just has those amazing things. And it's just as good as the Florida water as anybody's, but this one's more strong. And that's why I really love it. And do you know what Florida water means? Like Florida, it means flower water. And it just smells so citrusy and stuff. But anyways, moving on. You could add it with Florida water. I'm going to show you something really quick. I have a dollar bill here soaked in my money, what I've created here. Now I have cinnamon in here. I have allspice. I have clove. No, I have basil. I need to get clove. I have basil in here, and I think there was one more, but no, that was it. So I put them all into water. There was still a little tiny bit of this stuff in there, so I just added that. And I spray it whenever I want to spray it on myself, say my affirmations, or I don't, And what I've noticed is more opportunities to make money, not only just money popping up out of nowhere, more opportunities to make money and all that kind of stuff just pop up out of nowhere. And also, what was I about to say? But anyways, we're going to continue. So, yeah, these herbs are very, 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 like, strong. And they draw in higher energy to attract money. And then especially when you're putting your affirmations on there, affirmations, is powerful. Now, this is black obsidian here. And this is what I was talking about. That clears, literally, it clears energy around you. All you got to do is rub it in your hands and it'll heat up. You put your intention in there and it'll set the whole vibe. Now, what I like to do, like I remember when I first moved here and I was still kind of in the Christian phase. And my mom wanted me to have a pastor come here and bless the house. Now, I just do that with this. I'll go around my house, whenever I feel like money's tight. I'll just take this, spray it around my windows, spray it around my door. I have 2 doors, so spray it around my doors. Spray it on my cat a little bit to have her bringing it in. I'll just spray it wherever I feel like, even mop this. And what that's doing is not only just bringing the air of like that cinnamon smell, is bringing the air of money. And especially when I do this, I'll have like, say a meditation song for exactly money. And then we've got that money energy going on. And then also I'll be saying affirmations while I'm spraying it. Like for instance, this doesn't spray anymore like that because there's all this stuff in here. But I just usually, even if I wanted to bless my hands when I'm going to do a reading or something, I'll just take a little bit and bless my hands and, say, money comes to me easily. I am, money comes to me easily. I am abundant. I am rich. Money follows me wherever I go, just little things like that. And it really, really does help. Like, I'll have people calling me out of the like an hour or 2 hours later talking about, can I buy you lunch? You know what I'm saying? Like, or, can I, like, it's like as if like money comes in all forms. Like, let me buy you lunch. Let me take you to the movies. Here, let me give you $10. Here, let me pay your light bill. Like little stuff like that. And I've noticed that things like that have been happening for me to make it easier for me to attract even more money. So the thing about money is, like I said on another video, is that people make money out to be their God, right? So it's almost as if money is hard. It's because everybody's trying to get money. The goal is everybody's trying to get money all at once. So the goal is to match your frequency with money. Okay, to break that automatically, just to break whatever she says, all you have to do, and this is pretty easy, you just say in your mind or out loud energy, or you could even say curses, but I hate saying that word. I remember all energy put on me by those with not positive energy or positive thoughts. And I release that energy. You can either give it back to them, you don't have to, but I release that energy into the wind, into the universe, wherever. I usually, depending on what it is that somebody might say to me, I'll give that energy back to them because it's their energy, not mine. But if somebody wished some negative things for you to to happen to you, like, you know, other stuff. That I would just kind of be careful with, because it can you can put it on them if something happens to them, and I never want to do nothing like that. Yeah, people like that practice bad stuff. All you need to do is wear black obsidian, okay, or have black obsidian on you at all times. Get you some kind of ring. It could be plastic, and make your rings with your own energy. Turn your rings into a like a defense mechanism. Like, it doesn't matter. You can see a fake gem, like something that, like a gemstone that is fake. You can put your energy in there and create a real gem just out of your energy. So it's all about feeling the energy within the item that you're touching. Like, you'll feel the heat. You'll feel your hands heat up. You'll feel things starting to clear off of you. Even energy pulling, like pulling negative energy off of you. What I prefer to do is like pull the energy, because we are women and we do entrap things within our yoni. Sometimes I'll just pull energy from there, like if I'm taking a bath or something, and I'll just like go around and just pull it off and say, clearing off that energy off of you, and you'll literally feel like it being pulled out. And you might get a phone call from a person that was negative, and they might apologize. Or you might get a phone call of somebody who's negative, and they want to be negative again because they feel that energy is away from you. Like, literally, when I started doing that, and it's like the first time I did it, I couldn't believe like that I was actually feeling that energy leave. And like, because I doubted myself. I'm not gonna lie. I low-key doubted myself. And then when I started practicing it more and more, like, I would say do it, once a month for sure. And then you're just a pro with it. And then people stop calling you the more and more that you do it, because you have literally eliminated that energy, and they're not able to call you. So, well, they're able to call you, but they're not calling you right after, because you're more of like the energy. To attracting money, there's other things, because I'm going to do a couple more videos, and I'm going to show you guys face to face and everything how to. But say if you have a deck of cards, right? I just learned this myself, okay? And I was shocked that you can even do this, because I asked a lady that I got my Palo Santo and stuff from. She told me to put out the energy of money. Put out anything, like you can even leave a dollar bill. Get you a little altar, which is just basically a little table that has your like little, Palo Santo and your little sprays and things that help you attract. And what she told me is that you can even get like the pinnacle cards, like the positive cards on here, and just leave them out on your altar. So say, like, let's find a positive one, like where money is really good or whatever. Like, you can even put this one out, which is like being complete with all things in all areas in your life. You could put that one out, including, let's see, where is it at? I'm looking for the 10 of, here it is. Okay, so also with this one, and this is a card of being stable, and also having really good money coming to you. It's like a energy of money being flowing to you, and you're not worried. You just have this structure. You have this structure. Your house is, but financially you're secure. You see what I'm saying? So you can put that out with this one, also, if you want to do the magician card, which is what we're doing here, he's got all the elements on the table. He's an alchemist. He's using the little stuff and this stuff and the little fake gems, like I was talking about, to create something real. So it's really just tricking the mind, because like I said, everything is mental. If you want my honest opinion, we are the ones that created the earth. We are, all of us collectively, like I was saying last night, we are all just one big energy source, taking energy off of that ball of energy. And we all created this thing. We all created it. You know what I'm saying? We're steady looking for somebody outside of us, but we are all of it. How about all of us on earth? You know what I'm saying? We're just one collective thing. And then we decided to spread apart and experience different, experience. So that's just how, anyways. And then I think that the people that create hell for themselves, those people, they're just experiencing the other side. Is everybody wants to, they're just experiencing different parts of the one collective, which we are all connected to each other. And so also another one is tiger's eye. It's really good. Say if you get your mojo bag and you get your clove leaf or your clove, it could even be powder. You could put powder, but I usually like the leaves or the actual cinnamon sticks and the actual not grounded allspice. If you're gonna use, I would use that for here. And you see I have words on my thing. I'll kind of read one for you. It says, I receive because I am worthy. I am a positive, loving, caring person, and I deserve the best. Also, I have on here, positive money coming to me, releasing money blockages. I deserve to be happy. So it's just whatever you're feeling at the time. And that's just going to be sitting there for however long I choose to let it sit there and soaking in this here. Now, you always want to remember when wanting to manifest is that the first step to manifesting, yeah, do that. It's simple. You can even do it with pennies and quarters. But I definitely think as much money as you're willing to do, you don't have to, but you can. You're going to continually see that coming in your life. Tiger's eye is very, very, oh my gosh. I've never had a tiger's eye crystal, and I've always wanted one. And I've never had black obsidian, but I know it's powerful. That energy I have felt because I've tapped into the tiger or the obsidian energy. So tiger's eye in a mojo bag, in your little bag with bay leaf. Oh yeah, I forgot to say bay leaf. Bay leaf pudding. Okay, where's my little marker? Usually I keep it on my table, but it's somewhere. You get your Sharpie. Most of the time you want it to either be in kind of material gain or green for the heart chakra for receiving, that. And putting this all in your mojo bag and wearing that bag has done me so beyond that I can express. I don't know. I'm not saying those are people taking me out to eat or people just doing things that I might have needed, but I didn't have the money to do. So, yeah, but bay leaf is really amazing. I think we're going to do a bay leaf. I'll probably do a live video, and pretty soon I will have a little tripod for my phone, so it won't be all these issues. Feeling taped and want to be free. Yes. Okay. Now, the thing about money energy is it doesn't have to just be, oh yeah, another one. So get you a piece of trapped. I thought you said taped. Oh, I was like, I get it. I felt like I was taped somewhere before. Stuck somewhere. But that's how I was feeling today, and I think a lot of people are feeling that right now, just because. Oh, it's all good, girl. I was feeling like that. That's what I was feeling today. And so I definitely understand where you're coming from. Like, just finally want to be free and just, you know what I'm saying? But we going to keep going, cuz we going to shine through this. You know what I'm saying? We going to do that. We going to shine. But anyways, I'm just rambling. I'm excited. So, we're going to do a bay leaf burning session together. I'll have my tripod by then for sure. And also taped on my little thing here. Now, this came from a candle that I got at a shop. And it's just an affirmation, a money affirmation. And it says, "May prosperity flow freely through my life. I sense a natural attraction." Now, you can do your own thing and tape it on your thing. You don't have to go out and buy just everything. Whatever you have right now is perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I kind of had to learn that the hard way, because I'm a big spender with a little amounts of cash. Like, I'll have, like, say $700. I gotta pay 500 of that for bills. 100. Like, I gotta figure out a way to regenerate money for real in my life, cause it's hard when you got bills and stuff. You gotta regenerate it. So if you don't have tarot cards, just make up your own little cards. Set them on, just put that energy in there. Now, also, what I found to be very extremely helpful is if you have a bill, or like a utility bill, for instance. I swear, I don't like to swear, but one time I could not get help, because I needed help to pay this utility bad, really bad, because I was kind of like paying little payments, but it was adding up. So I had a bill, and it was like $200, almost $300, and certain things like that. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna stress. I got that bill, started writing on the bill, and I wrote, Janice is going to pay this bill off. This bill will be paid off in full. This debt will be paid off. This bill will be paid off. Do you know the entire bill was paid off by a woman named Janice, or I think it was Janice, and I wrote Janice or something like that, but it was like the is at the end of it. Do you know I was floored? Like, I was literally, no, it was Denise or something like that, and I wrote something, but it was really close. And I was floored. I was like, whoa. And so she was like, "Where's your bill? I needed to get the confirmation." I said, "I don't have it." She was like, "Oh, next time keep that bill on you." You know what I'm saying? But I've been finding little things that I've been writing over the past year, forgetting about them, just put them everywhere. And I found one today, and it had a whole bunch of just my bills being paid off. Yeah, so the bills were being paid off. Like, literally, I got somebody to pay my rent for 3 months. Do you know they put like $1,500 on my payment, so I didn't have to pay the there. She's like, "If you need help, certain people are getting in. Come get help." I did. I got it, and My bills are being paid for 3 months. I got to go shopping. I got to do, like, you know what I'm saying? And this is when I first started doing this. Now, money, as far as like seeing money coming fast, it's kind of slower now because I haven't been focused on it. I've been focused on healing, like healing my body and stuff. But I've noticed when I really focus on making money and getting like money candles, like I got a whole bunch, I got like 5 green candles I got from the Dollar Tree. And you could just write on there your intentions, right on there. But the candles at Dollar Tree, like the long ones, in the glass, they don't burn for long. They'll burn for a while, and then they'll be like this little thin light. But sometimes I like to go to like the little crystal shops and get like the actual money candles. Like this little candle I burnt last night, and so I've been working on that, and it's crazy because it just little things I don't even be thinking about. How it all comes together. So yeah. Anyways, like on a backpack I wore for the first time in like months. I remember this is another thing you can do too. I remember putting like this like stuff in this backpack for like happiness and stuff. So when I feel sad, I can go in this backpack and I can find positive things. I remember putting this card in there. That's funny how I just picked this up and it was right there. Like literally, I just picked it up. Like I just picked up these cards from the deck and it was just right. Anyways, yeah, just write notes and leave them in a bag and just forget it was paid. This was paid off. This was paid off. This was like you keep these stuff because you want to remember how powerful you are. And if you throw them away or something like that, it's kind of as if you kind of forget. And I kind of forgot that I had put that stuff in there like that. I even found, let me see. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. 1 second. Ugh. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I took all the stuff out of it today. But this is the back of it's cool because it doesn't matter if it's from the little kids section or not. You can make it into your own, and it has notes. You can write notes. It has like little fake like spell things they're doing and stuff. Like you could just put money stuff on there. You could do a whole bunch of stuff. And I thought that was so cute. Like just these little things. It makes me go back to childhood. And I put that in there and I haven't even used it yet, but they got little puzzles and little magic key like let me see if I can find one. A little tiny one real quick. Says which is sweet. Mother or Ginger's mother is the candy witch. Looks like the wicked witches with green hair, a ragged black dress, and a hairy wart on her chin. But when Ginger was a little girl, she desperately wanted her mother to look like other mothers. So, like, this is so cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just adorable. And you write your wishes and stuff like that, You just find these little things that make you happy, and it even makes you more happy because, it's something that's yours. It's like, you can write, like, and it's cool because with this, what I would do is write all the ingredients of, like, allspice and cinnamon and, even you can even just write them down and it brings it forth, that money energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's another one? Clove. Like, you could just write these things down, and that's how powerful. She will put certain things in between the pages. You could do that with your money things. Put them in between the pages, and just nobody would even know. You know what I'm saying? They would think it's just a little kid book. That's why I like it. You know? And so it says, um, yeah, definitely try it. It's just little stuff like, you know, just like I said with the fake gemstones and stuff. It's all about imagination. It all boils down to imagination. You know, what I've noticed is when I was very scared to even do some of this stuff, because let me tell you, when I first started doing this stuff, I was born deep into the Christian lifestyle, and I was afraid to do this stuff. Um, and a lot of the time, some people can be so afraid that they have these bad experiences that make them never want to do it again. But that experience happened because of fear. And when the fear is gone and you just go from your imagination, that's your third eye. That's you. And that just energized, and they just running around and in their imagination, you know. And I remember when I was a kid, I would just be just using my imagination, you know what I'm saying? Just I could be all by myself and having the best time with me and my teddy bears, or dressing them up, going to the mall. I used to look in the mirror when I wanted to be an actress, and I'd be like, who? I'm pretty sure somebody did something like this before, but I just kind of did like my own acting scene, and it's just that imagination, you know. And this is another one that I really like. Okay, you see this? I have $1 right here, and um, I had a whole bunch. I had them all on there, but because I didn't do the, what is it called? Oh gosh, there's this that stuff they use in the professional stuff. It didn't last as long as this one, so I'm planning on redoing them and doing them better and stronger so they can last. But things like that, constantly money energy, like also green things, wearing green clothes, wearing green shoes, gel overlay, exactly, gel overlay. I need to get some more of that stuff as well. But just like constantly just green things. Um, you know, things like that. It's really fun. It's just all fun. And when it's fun, it makes it more interesting and not like an obligation. You know what I'm saying? So, and there was something else I wanted to show you. I think this is it. Hold on. This is one of them. Also, I have this little thing here with the aura, and it's the difference between the chakras and the aura. And as you can see, there is the body's chakras, which are the root. Hold on 1 second. I always get this confused between this sacral and the hold on 1 second. Sacral and the oh my goodness, what is it called? Okay, they just have the first chakra, the third. Well, we'll go by that. The first is the root. Second, third, the green is the heart chakra. And the heart chakra are very connected because it's tapping into your heart. Your heart, and that's where I came with the light language. I felt my heart. I tapped into my heart. I felt as if I was putting my hand on my heart and then speaking from that. And also, let's see. Yeah, so I really appreciate having this one as well, because it's a constant reminder that we have this aura around us, and this aura can be used to tap into our own power, our healing hands, as you can see. And this is not new knowledge, this is ancient knowledge. You know what I'm saying? This is ancient knowledge, but because we grow up in the school system without teaching us how to invest in ourselves and use our powers, we don't really know about that. And see, like this, something like this, I will put it in here just as a reminder of my, my aura powers. Or if I was to leave somewhere for a day, I could put one of these cards in there that are all for love and wealth. Like the Sun card is the ultimate success card, and money, just in all areas. So I would just stick something like that up in there and go on about my day. And it's just fun, you know? I just have so much fun with this. I mean, this makes my life happy. And knowing that I can tap into this energy that's been used for centuries, you know? So, anyways, even just like a notebook. Hold on one second. When you speak light language, do you know what you are saying? I felt you were giving instructions or telling what to do. Yes, when I give light language, it's as if, okay, so I'll set my intentions on, like, what are we trying to do here? What are we trying to do? So, okay, say if I was to, do one for open the pineal gland, then I would focus on the pineal gland. Yeah, and that's the soul language. And because we're not used to that language anymore. Even because if you think about it, there were some places in ancient times where they talked without talking. You see what I'm saying? And that's another reminder of the chakra. And when I was speaking that light language, it's hard for our brains to comprehend because we're not used to it anymore. And it's too much of an upgrade from where we are. And so some parts of it, yes, I was definitely giving instructions from the soul. Yes, and the soul, it's as if my higher self stepped in and was like, because I kind of like, it's as if my higher self stepped in and let me know what I was saying when I didn't know what I was saying. And it was like, it's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. And just how my body reacted and how our body reacted, I was like, what is this? Like, this is something that's been going on for years and nobody has really, no, we're just finding out this stuff now. So that's why I have either dreamed or something to where we can in a different reality as well. Right, right. It's almost like a dream. Because do you know, Satan, there's this woman named Fire. I'm gonna put her name down below because she said that the devil is uh the devil is memory loss. Like, what you're fighting here is the devil, and the devil etymologist. I remember she takes words, flips them, she sees where they came from, like she just figures out the real meaning of words. And she's so good at it. I was floored because she said the Akashic records, the devil is who is trying to destroy the Akashic records, and he is um, the distraction, the thing that makes you forget who you are. And so that's the devil forgetting. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how she explains it. Was absolutely powerful. And it's Fire Nation. Fire Nation. Yeah. And she just does words. She does words. Every day she'll do a different word. And it'll be on something, say like gospel or pray. She'll do them out the Bible and go in depth of what they mean, flip them upside down, and it's just in a way you can comprehend it. It's crazy. So yeah, and this sacred knowledge right here of attracting our life. See, we attract our life every day. Imagine you're waking up, you're not even thinking about how your day is going to be. You see what I'm saying? And you're attracting your life. And it's so true. I've noticed times where I remember in the past, and I used to ask questions a lot when I was a kid. And I asked one time, I said, what, hold on. I said, what happens, you know, if you, because I was learning something, but I was like, what happens if, you know, I kind of don't want to say it, but because it's kind of, but I was like, what happens if you get irregular periods or something like that? And I remember thinking about that a lot. I was like, I hope I'm going to be normal. I don't know why I thought about that, but I kept saying, I hope I'm going to have normal stuff. And then I grew up and realized that just that thought alone, it changed the biology of who I was. So I'm literally every day creating the path of my body, like the path of my day, the path of my body, what's going to happen at night, the energy that I'm following, because we're really following our hearts. We're really following the energy that we feel. Sometimes you might want to go out to eat, but you don't know what to eat. You don't know what to eat until maybe, you smell like some food down the street, or you're called to like go over here and try something new. Like, but that's the energy though. Everything is the mind. Everything you see was created in the mind first. Anything man-made was created in the mind first. You had to get to chop trees and create books and paper. Everything is mental. So the more we are able to dig deep in our own thoughts, the more we are able to bring reality, and it's all about merging spirituality with physicality. And that's a whole thing when it comes to quantum physics. Quantum physics is what showed me I can heal my own body without going somewhere and going to the doctor and running. The only reason why we go to the doctors in the first place is because we're afraid something's going to happen to us. Now, I don't mean don't go to the doctor if you're feeling as if a certain way. But if I have a fear that I might be sick, or I have a fear that, obviously I'm going to go if there's something seriously, extremely wrong with me. And I'm going to take care of myself. But I've learned that most of the time when I go to the doctors anyways, it's nothing. It's just my body reacting because or somewhere on the internet. And it's like, you might have this, you might have that. And I go to the doctor, it's nothing. So why am I here? So I just started to relax and just started to heal myself with my heal myself and realize the power that I have to control my own body. You know what I'm saying? you know. But I still go to the hospital every once in a while. I do not like taking pills because I grew up taking pills as a baby. As a baby, I was taking pills because the doctor said my pineal gland barely works. And that's what started me on my journey as well. Cause I was like, how do I heal my pineal gland? Like I want to be, cause I was seeing people being able to attach or not attach, but to tap into higher realities, and I wanted to be one of them. So I was like, how do I heal my? But I was like, you know what? That's a damn lie, because my pineal is fully functioning. And when I started saying that, I started getting visions. I started just things happen when you trust in yourself and know that you're not the body. You're not the body. You're the spirit. And the voice inside your head when you stop talking from here and listen from here is the same voice that is encapsulated within this being. See, that's how you know you're a powerful ass being. When you can hear yourself without talking, yo, that's the one thing that it's like, yeah, that's better. I take it off the charger. It's kind of hot. Flocks of whatever energy you're on, you're going to attract that, whether it's negative, positive, or what you perceive to be negative. Sometimes we bring in something that's not negative. It's just on the outside looking in, it looks as if it's a negative situation. Like, for example, there might be somebody that comes into your life, irritate the hell out of you. Now, me being a Virgo, the putting people off, not even just like if it was me and a friend, like a girlfriend, it's mostly guys. If I hear one word, and I know this is selfish, but a lot of Virgos do this. If we feel like there's one thing off with you, you could say, like this one person said to me that was trying to get to know me and date me. He said, they shot the schools. They shot up the schools. I'm surprised they ain't shot no animals or shot up an animal place. That was enough for me to be like, not even talk to you. And I don't know why it's like that, because I know that's like insane. Most people would just be like, yeah, crazy people in the world, or just go with it. But Virgos are like that. I've noticed that. And so we will cut you off, and that's why a lot of people don't like us, because we'll be acting as if, oh yeah, everything's cool, and then we're just gone because we don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Yes, just hear one thing, and it's like view, 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 like, and then you don't want to hurt their feelings. You don't want to hurt people's, like, I'm the type, I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I don't say it like it is. You know, if I got to, if I have to, my tolerance level is very high. Like I can be called certain things and da 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 da. But once you say the right thing, you just said the right thing, and I can't just sit back. Like I will, my tolerance level is very high. It's gotten lower due to people taking my kindness for something else. My kindness is I because of the things that I faced. I'm not gonna put no negativity on people like how I was put under. So I think that's where I became so nice, you know, and not like snapping back. I don't like confrontation. Never even ever been in a fight. Okay. You know, and I probably would win in a fight because I would hold back all that stuff, and then finally one day I was just like, you released it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, oh, let's talk about I hate confrontations. It's like, for what? Well, I'm not gonna sit up here and no, we're not gonna do that. So let's talk about um what was it? My mind is a mess right now, but um what is it called? Kind of like purification, or like clearing your hands, or clearing the door, like, or things like that. What's popular for me, which will be popular for me forever from now on, is clearing my hands. When I've done tarot readings over and over and over, I've noticed within me a shift, depending on the person. Not really. YouTube, it can be draining as well, but like, it's especially draining doing it when I'm looking at people's eyes. And what I found out is that people, certain people all over the world, have started using their eyes to, like, as soon as you look at somebody, they believe that you can transfer your negative energy into another person. That's why when I go out nowadays, I wear either sunglasses, or I don't have to. I'll wear my eyes out because I believe that I could just wipe that clear, like, just right away. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, whatever. Um, but if I see somebody staring at me, because I always used to wonder why people would stare like that. Not the normal stare, like I'm staring at you, and then when you look at me, I turn away. No, it's like a stare, like an evil stare. And so, and then I would feel bad after that, like, because, I don't know what this person is thinking. But let me tell you, I start to carry some of this around with me, carry my sunglasses, and I didn't even used to wear sunglasses, but I like my sunglasses now because you can get the stylish ones and the real cute ones and just go about your day. Oh my gosh. I understand. I can't, like, I think looking into people's eyes has never been my thing. Like, even when I'm trying to just have a specific conversation, like, I don't know, it's weird. I can't just, like, keep looking in your eyes. Like, it's just weird to me because it just, depending on how they can transfer their energy in a negative, and now your ass is hurting. It's like, why my ass hurting? Oh yeah, okay. Because, that person was looking at me weird or something like that. But yeah, I start clearing and charging everything. Now, one thing I haven't tried is moon water, and I'm going to try that when we have a full moon. You just get like a mason jar or some kind of jar. I prefer glass bottles like this. If I had my other nail, I would give you some tingles, some ASMR a little bit. But I prefer blue jars like this because they entrap the energy more. Now, you can even put some energy, like my hands are, they're constantly hot nowadays. And you could even just put positive energy in that. I've also learned something else. If you're drinking water or bottled waters, you could take that bottle of water and say, I put this bottle of water on the frequency of 432 hertz frequency, because 432 hertz frequency is a healing frequency. So when you put it, drink it, it's very powerful, and it's very, very, like, you just feel it, like it's a different feeling than when you just drink water. and not have a prayer for it. So this is Palo Santo, and Palo Santo is already powerful. So if I wanted it to be like 10 times powerful, like more powerful, I would just take my hands like this and just keep thinking about something, keep thinking about something, keep thinking about something. And let me tell you, it's as if now it is magic. You see what I'm saying? It's as if now it is something that it wasn't before. It's alive now. So it's really, really funny. Like I said, some of my crystals to the intentions of manifesting money every day, but clean money. There's a difference between money with a whole bunch of negative energy on it and money that was used for criminal activity. Like, that's why on here I said I want positive money. What did I say? I said, yeah, positive money coming to me. Release my money blockages. I deserve to be happy. When she told me about this, I was like, yes, yes. And I just happened to have a Sharpie. And so, yeah. And if you only have allspice, or even if you have cinnamon or just cinnamon, use it. Use, like, if you can get, even drink cinnamon, like with tea or something. Or something to get it even in your body to activate and react when you are using that energy, because words can be played as if you're okay. So I'm gonna just kind of like show you what I mean. This is tea, right? And it might have some cinnamon in it. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna drink this tea, right? It didn't have cinnamon. It has roses and stuff. So I drank that tea. And good. So I drank that tea, and now that energy is within me. Now I am money, kind of. Getting on that frequency of money is not hard. Like, what I'll do is just give me a green candle. It could be from anywhere. Sit there and keep saying my affirmations over and over again. And before I even start with my candles, I rub this on my candles. And if you want to put it in extra words, you can spit on it, because now you got your DNA and now it's even more alive. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many things you could do. When it comes to manifestation, or even what people would like to call, I just hate words sometimes, because there's a lot of people doing some of the same things, but they're not called that. You see what I'm saying? So I just call myself just doing what makes me happy. But people will call it a witch or whatever. I can be a fairy, I can be whatever I want, and I'll never not be anything. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, so it's just tapping into this. And the reason why, my favorite two chakras are really the throat. Well, they're all pretty much my favorite. But the heart and it guides you to what to say. The throat, it actually brings it to physical being, because speaking is kind of considered physical, in my opinion. It's spiritual and physical at the same time. And the third eye as well. You do? Girl, even just talking about money. So I kind of want to do a live with somebody, or even just like a phone call with someone who, and if you would like, or to have a phone call with me, I I'm not exactly sure when that would be, because I wouldn't want the phone to just like cut off and on. I would want to like get some Wi-Fi. Like, I'm using somebody else's Wi-Fi that I used to be cool with, and now we're not cool, but they don't know that. So, but yeah, like a phone call. What were you thinking about? And this full moon, I would love it to be all about money, like money, 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 fake money. Get you some fake money, get you some real money, whatever. Money, money, money. And the reason why we're doing that is because I feel as if we need to, yeah, we should definitely talk via phone. Do you have text me or text now or something like that? If you have that, we can have a conversation over the phone, and that would be awesome. And and even if you wanted to come on here and just talk to me about your experiences with money, even just like certain things when it comes to money, I think that would be awesome. I think that would be awesome. I really do, because it's time. I'm going to go harder with the videos. And when I say that, I mean I'm going harder with the videos because it's time to just let it all out. It's just time to just be free and just let it all out. Now you're going to really see the imagination come out. And this ain't stuff, some of the stuff that I've been doing is not nothing. I'm not saying nobody's ever done it, but I'm saying it's not promoted so much. So I'm going to help you guys, not just because, I want to just be on camera and promote, readings and all that stuff. No, just to be on here, just to help, because I know there's a lot of people that are just in a stuck place right now, and it helped me to watch videos and watch people, helping me. So I've been there, and that's the cool thing about the whole thing, is that I was once a person, receiving this energy, and receiving this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, something like that. This knowledge, like, and now I'm on the giving hand. You know what I'm saying? So if you receive, you got to give it back sometimes, and that's just what life is, a give and take. And so I'm going to read a little bit more about other money things that we can do. I have a lot of great ideas already, and we're going to do money, money, money videos for about 3 days. So this is the first one. This is just the start. Make your little stuff like this, okay? And your little, get your, little items. I'm going to give y'all some time to get your items. And then the next time we meet, we're going to be doing some things, okay? And just bring it. Bring what you got. And we're going to do, just bring what you got. And for the Grand Slam, for the full moon coming up, whether it's real or fake, because I've been seeing people say, I don't believe it's fake. Like, I don't want to believe it's fake, because I don't want to believe it's fake. So I'm not going to even go there. I love the moon, and I'm just going to continue to manifest on those days. And so this is what you're going to need, okay? You're going to need your diary or your just a plain book or whatever you got. You're gonna need, little tiny little like fake gemstones, and like I got this when I got my what was it? When I got my Florida water or flower water. I also got yes, that's pretty much what I got. I got Palo Santo. And matter of fact, where did I put that plate of goodies? 1 second, y'all. I got my little plate of goodies here. Mugwort is really good for dreams. So I wanted to let you know that as well. It's very much associated with dreams. Now I'm going to light some now because I've even had times where I was on like Floorborn's channel, and she lit some like incense and stuff, and I could actually smell it for a second, and not just me, other people. And so that's just letting you know that when we're tapping into this phone thing, we are connecting more than we think. It's almost like a time traveling type of thing, you know. Yes, I love her videos. Like her energy. I was recommended to her, which is in layman's term being brought to that frequency. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, oh my gosh, her videos are amazing. And so I'm gonna light this and just kind of, get a little bit of that energy going on so that, maybe it can help with our dream state for positive dreams and dreams of a really, really nice meaning to help us in our everyday life and just and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I think they do. I think it's more of like, okay, so you know how I said like the eyes, people feel like their eyes can transfer, and then also, you've got the ears. I think all of those things are activated in a different way. I just think that those could either be more active and more to the point where you don't even have to talk, but so much is like telepathic stuff. Oh yeah, and then next, so okay, let me slow down. We're going to also do sigils for money. So that's why your notepads. Yes, that was something else. Oh, whew, my goodness, that was something else. I'm still shocked. Like I'm still shook. You know what I'm saying? But I just, that's something that we are all connected to. That's why I'm saying we are all connected. But we're going to create sigils. I'm going to show you how to create a sigil, or even we can practice some light language together. And we'll just write our light language down, not necessarily speaking on it. Yep. I talk to my cat all the time. She gets it. But yeah, we'll practice on some light language, and when we do it, we'll set our intentions on money. So that's something that we'll do there. I'm going to set this aside. It's still going. Hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna let this kind of go out, and then I'm going to do a light language, really quick sigil. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, I couldn't believe that the little charm came with the Florida water. It was just so cute. So let's see. So I'm gonna do a sigil type of light language type of thing on here. So I've got my Sharpie, and you know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say I'm not very good at having this nice handwriting and stuff. But see, those are the walls that we build up in our mind. Just little stuff like that shows you that we really build up these walls in our mind of how we think everything we do should be, you know? It's just crazy, you know? I think just that little things like that just show you where we are and how we can build these walls and not even know it. So, like, say if I, okay, so something like look nah just comes like when I say, okay, the thing about like language that I found out, when I tell my heart I'm going to either do light language, it'll bring up a word, like I'll hear it in my mind like a word. Lukna just popped out. So Lukna would have to have something associated with money. Depending on how we choose to write Lukna. So I would just interpretate the handwriting in a certain way. So um, that's kind of what I interpreted that. And then Shibi just popped up in my head. Shibi. So that would have something to do with money. And it's like just pops up, pops up, pops up. I don't have to think what's next. It just pops in my head. Like I already like it just pops in my head. So I would interpretate like, let's see. So Lukana and Shibi. And then this one, Kapkoi will be kind of almost like a curvy circle. Kapkoi. And you can even do it depending on sort of like, you're just, okay, like Kapkoi. It sound like a circle, like oi, kind of like sounds like a circle to me. So oi, the little curvy circle here. Jiama, Jiama. So I kind of just feel a wave, another wave. Like it's a really wavy sort of energy to the whole light language thing. So I kind of just, I kind of just did that part right there. And I just, we're just making a little circle right now. I've seen people do big circles and things like that, but we'll just do a little small circle just for an example. Yove, 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 Yove. So, it's getting to be so distant. Here we go, Yovi, Yovio. These two here, and Maya. I think it's Maya is like interpreted Mayat. So that's funny how that came into my head. Maya. Maya. Oops. Didn't mean to click whatever that was. Maya. So it would be more of like an undertone, like underneath in a line, and kind of like a ripple effect. Different, very different. So the last one in the whole thing is, where is it at? Yeah, see, I think see, that is now your language of money, and you could do whatever you would like to do within the middle of it. You can do a rounder circle within it. You can do a letter, a big letter within it, like M is something that, like a nice looking, cute M is something that did me. So something like that, you see? And you could even put that under your pillow. And that's just literally kind of just where I was guided when the words would pop up. So now you don't even have to have the words anymore, because it's like I forgot about the words. I forgot the words. Every word I just forgot. And I think that's the purpose of light language, is so it's not to remember the words. Remembering is English. Remembering is Spanish, or remembering is other language that we speak on a daily. This language is not to be remembered, but you can write it down and it still has the same power of those energy symbols and signatures. So, and see, I'm kind of an artist a little bit. So, and make a circle within the middle. You could do other things with it. You know what I'm saying? You could do vibration waves. Like, there's so much you can do with this. And the first time I made my first sigil, it was almost so powerful that I kind of threw it away. Because I was like, this looks weird. Because every now and again, that Christian side of me comes out and says, no, that's a little too much. You know what I'm saying? But I can't deny the power within it. So that was just one little sigil. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just one little thing. And it's really cool. Like, it looks so cool. But it's a spiritual thing. And I'm kind of being led to make it like sun rays around it. Kind of branch off, and kind of reminds me of sperm. I'm trying to get the egg. So it's like, I think the M is me in the middle. I think it's me. The M is for me in the middle. And all that's around there is the energy coming to me, like as far as money. So it's kind of like, okay, I'm missing some sun rays because it doesn't look there. And then freezing a lot. I think it's almost very much powerful, and that's the finished look right there. And it movie I watched, it was like a magical movie, and what they would do to like go into different times or something, their hands, and they would tap it, and then they would end up, I don't know what movie that is, I seen it a long time ago, but they would end up in a different place, And I think that's what also, like, if we learn, you can't really learn light language. It's like impossible. But if we learn how to use our own and practice with our own, I think that that's an indication that that is something that we're able to do, because the things in the movies, they're always so precise and they're always so professional for a reason, I believe. There's a difference between these movies that take a lot of money to make, or these homemade. It's entertaining, but it's just, it's just entertaining. These movies are shown to you, and it's almost as if there's a message within each one of them. So, granted, the universe is, you have to let somebody know what you're doing in a way. Like, say if I was to come in and just like make a whole village be mine. There's laws to the universe that can be broken depending on purpose. But there are different universe, and those laws are some laws of Mayat, and that's why they're trying to switch the world brain. So